And he's like, oh, the fuck. And the whole room just like, it was like Black Plague, nigga. Everybody just fucking died. Yeah. Niggas at the front was like, oh shit, close the door, nigga.
Fuck, nigga. Oh.
I was deaf.
God damn it, some of them a bitch.
They go back, my man's from the Suicide Squad, he all fucked up. His eyes, his eyeballs just gone.
Dead, dog. He dead.
look like Tab and went through that bitch and just sucked the life out of them motherfuckers.
Woo, damn, he was gone, boy. Gone.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy T.
I'm M.
And this is
Regret Nothing.
And today we're doing a movie review for Dune.
So we're going to try to do something slightly different this time. We're going to try to do this a little mother style. So we're going to try to keep it spoiler free first few moments. And then we'll get a little spoiler notification going. And then we'll just get right into all of the shit, if you will. Dune is a film, I guess a sci-fi film adaptation of a book series, as well as a remake of a previous Dune film that came out in the 80s. And it has a pretty large all-star cast. You got Zendaya, Timothy Chalamet, Oscar Isaacs,
Josh Brolin,
Batista,
Jason Momoa,
and Stellan Skarsgård, which is the daddy Skarsgård of the Skarsgård family. Yeah, man. We just got done watching Dune like literally moments ago, like 20 minutes ago max.
Mm-hmm.
So it's real fresh in the brain. And on our channel, the trailer reaction that we did for Dune was our most watched video, so we felt like this was a big one for the page. Oh man, the comment section has been interesting, going from they're not aliens to somebody giving an entire breakdown of the entire theology of the book and I guess film franchise.
Yeah, novel from like 1965.
Yeah, damn, is it that old?
Yeah.
Apparently somebody in our comment section says that it is the birth of all modern sci-fi, predates Star Wars and, you know, all, I guess, modern day science fiction and Blade Runner and all of that shit.
Got you. I mean, I definitely got a little Star Wars vibe, a little sprinkled in.
Right.
Like
spoiler alert. So going forward, we was gonna get into what we thought, what we felt, and what happened. So what was your feeling as far as the movie overall after watching it?
You really feel every piece of that 2 hours and 35 minutes. I was like, oh man, I'm dying over here.
Yeah, you was nodding.
Yeah.
Damn near snoring. I was like, oh wow, this is long. Last time I felt a runtime like that was probably, Last Jedi. Ooh. I felt like we were like 35 minutes in, and I was like, damn. Let me Google how long this is. Damn, 235? Ooh, boy. They were still on the home planet, bro. I was like, shit, he ain't even made it to the sand planet yet. What in the fuck?
Yeah, they definitely wasn't even an hour in. They still hadn't made it to the sand people. Bro. So, and it's a lot of scenes in this movie too where people are like talking very low.
Oh yeah, everybody had like a little soft whisper. Especially Timothy Chalamet. He was just like,
yeah. There was a like part in a tent where he was like freaking the fuck out, and I'm like, what is he saying? Like, I could barely understand or hear what he's saying.
I don't know, he was rambling about the future and the past.
Yeah, it was a lot of rambling. Like Rebecca Ferguson, her character, Lady Jessica, she would just like say chants over and over again, like fear is the mind, whatever. I'm like, I don't. That's y'all mantra.
I don't know. There's like this, like, okay, so there's the power structure of the empire, and then under that is like this cult witch shit that's like controlling the underbelly of the empire with their, I don't know, sorcery. It felt real Star Warsy in that point, cause
yeah, they have the ability to like control people with
Jedi
their voices.
mind trick shit or some shit.
Like it's kind of like they have the ability to make people do things with their voice, like old girl on Umbrella Academy
or Preacher.
Yeah, nothing that we haven't seen before in other forms of media.
I mean, it's possible that the versions that we've seen are just like taken from this source material. But yeah, we've seen it in probably better at this point. You took a little late. You're a little late to the game to adapt this.
Right.
One thing that bugged the shit out of me is that they advertise Zendaya so much, and she's got so many clips in this movie, and then she shows up in the last 10 minutes. I'm like, she shouldn't even be on the credits. She says like 15 words. She gets the last line of the movie, and I'm like, bro, she is not in this. She is not in this. She showed up one day in between filming Spider-Man No Way Home, did all of her scenes in 45 minutes, and they just looped her shit. It looked like she was selling fragrances, French fragrances. Knuckle, man. I'm like, okay, this is random. There was a lot of slow motion. There was so much fucking slow motion. They were trying to build so much atmosphere, and I'm like, man, fuck the atmosphere. Can you get to like the action? All the action scenes are in the trailer.
Yeah.
All the action scenes are in the trailer. And I hate that trend in this era that they do with movies where they put all the action scenes in the trailer because you know your movie dry. And I'm like, come on, bro.
They gotta entice you to go see it.
Right. Even the part that I thought was gonna be the more interesting part when they had the Power Ranger suits on and they was fighting in an army and he was slaughtering niggas.
That was just a
dream sequence.
Yeah, dream sequence.
I was like, you dream sequence me, bro? I would expect such from Zach, but damn, this is disappointing. I was like, so what are you saying? This is foreshadow? I feel like
we'll get that. I guess we'll get that shit in the sequel.
God damn. You gonna foreshadow 50% of this movie in the first half of it, and then you're gonna foreshadow the next movie into the next one? Come on, man. You ain't even sold me on nothing. This movie is like
some real Zach shit.
God, it's like 40 minutes of filler, bro. They could cut out, if they cut out every dream sequence, every hallucination, all the slow-mo, and most of the like unnecessary dialogue and dumping a backstory, you probably had like 35, 40 minutes of movie, which is essentially the betrayal, which is the best part of the movie. And that's why I feel like it's like Game of Thrones. It's space Game of Thrones. It's just space Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
They're the Starks, who were a noble family who had good connections with the throne, who get betrayed by the fucking Lannisters, who essentially hate them because, you know, you're not as good as us, you bitch ass niggas. And then there's the Emperor with their evil king, who we didn't even get to see. We didn't even get to see the king, so you know there's gonna be a power struggle. And then you got the boy who's essentially Jon Snow. I don't want it. He's like, Dad, what if I don't want to take over the family name? You know, you could just be my son. I was like, I know you gonna die. All right, Dad. You're way too cool of a leader to not get murked in this fucking... I know how the story goes for you, Dad.
It's over for you, son.
Right, son. As soon as he was like, if all you are is my son, that'll be enough. I was like, yeah, loving father? Yeah, this isn't gonna fucking last. Yeah, how many movies you've seen with a loving dad that's a king or a leader and he survived? Mufasa? No. Anakin? No. Nigga, hell no. It's done for.
and they just had Oscar Isaac in this like chair shit, butt ass naked. And then he does, I don't even know what the fuck to call it. He does like this little, yeah, this little breath shit.
Pop the cyanide tooth, and then he just,
yeah, he breathed that shit in Skarsgård's, the Baron's face.
Right.
And he's like, oh, the fuck. And the whole room just like, it was like Black Plague, nigga. Everybody just fucking died. Yeah. Niggas at the front was like, oh shit, close the door, nigga.
Fuck, nigga. Oh.
I was deaf.
God damn it, some of them a bitch.
They go back, my man's from the Suicide Squad, he all fucked up. His eyes, his eyeballs just gone.
Dead, dog. He dead.
look like Tab and went through that bitch and just sucked the life out of them motherfuckers.
Woo, damn, he was gone, boy. Gone. I was like, bruh.
And the Baron survived somehow. Yes,
because he could levitate. I guess he had like anti-gravity in his spinal cord or some shit. Yeah. So when he got coughed on, even though he was ground zero, if the nigga at the door died and he was 30 feet away from Oscar, I don't see how homie took a whole shot to the chest and didn't die. He floated up to the ceiling. I was expecting him to fall. when they came in and he was curled up on the ceiling, I was like, oh, he gonna. I was expecting him to hit the floor and go splat, and then Batista was gonna have to be the leader. But nah, they gave him a goop bath.
Yeah, whatever, a healing goop, black goop bath.
I don't know what that shit was. It just looked like vomit.
Looked like some shit out of Alien Covenant, nigga.
Yes, it did. It did. Yeah, it was all over the place as far as trying to tell the story. And that was kind of the thing I was worried about, that it would be so much backstory in the books that they would try to tell it all in the movie rather than just, succinct. Pick the parts that are most important, tell me that, and then as other parts that are important, figure out a way to interject it and mainly focus on pushing the story along. Because you interjecting all of this space Jesus, because that's what the boy is supposed to be. The whole movie, everybody's just like, oh, yo, he the one, bro.
Right.
Him. I don't think they would
the
say
Messiah or
they had a word or two.
Medea, whatever the fuck it was.
I was like, all right, get it. He's space Jesus. That's sure. Little pasty white space Jesus. First of all, they out in all of that fucking sunlight and he ain't got no SPF, nothing. He been red as shit the whole movie. Boy would have been blisters. As pale as he is, probably didn't burst into fucking flames. Shit, the black dude was watering the fucking palm trees that absorbed 5 times the normal amount of a fucking tree for some reason. And he was like, yo, it's a little hot out here for you, I'm just like, yo, he ain't got like a blanket over his face or nothing, just raw sunlight, just cooking his neck.
Right.
I've seen white people get burns from the car window driving. Yeah, nah, bro. Like, there's a lot of undertones to how America and the Middle East and Europe and the Middle East have beef because, there's oil in the sand in the Middle East and our planet, and then in their planet there's space PCP called Spice, and they just want their fucking shit, and they're like, fuck you people. And those people are like rugged and they, speak different language and they got shit over their faces.
Yeah. And Baron was like, yeah, kill all them motherfuckers.
Right. And like, yeah, just kill them. What was up with the last 15 minutes that just felt so awkward? Cause they bump into Javier Bardem and it's just like, yeah, hey man, I know you.
Yeah, they just chilling on a rock.
Right.
And they was like, the boy's young, he can learn our ways. But the woman, yeah, she too old to learn. And they were basically getting ready to ice her ass.
Right.
They was like, we could fuck with the boy, but her, yeah, she got to go.
Right, she got to go. We're going to kill your mama, bruh. And then she hems up Javier. And then everybody's just like, oh shit, yo, she got hands.
Right.
He like, why you ain't say you had hands? Well, it didn't come up. Like, okay, that's awkward, but all right. Then everybody's just like, all right, well, we just gonna, slice ourselves. Even though I know moisture is something that's very important to them, they just gonna take the chance and bleed a little bit during their journey. And then my bro, man, he was just like, nah, fuck that. She made you look like a bitch. That motherfucker gotta go, son. Somebody gonna have to fight in her honor. The son like, yeah, I do. I'm like, why? Wait, what is happening? Why is this happening?
I chased you to a duel.
Essentially, it was essentially trial by combat.
Right. And Javier Bardem is just like, is he fucking with him? What's he doing? He's like, do you yield? He's like, hey, what's your boy doing? What the fuck is this?
Get your mans, yo. Hey, boom.
He ain't never killed nobody before. He was like, yeah, well, we don't do no shit like that. Ain't no yielding. It's to the death, nigga.
You wanna end this? You gotta kill him, bro. It's you and him. That's it. Go on, come on. Let's wrap this up.
So he eventually they tussle hand to hand, whatever. Timothy Chalamet eventually stabs him in the back, which didn't look fatal at all.
At all.
He poked him ever so slightly in the back, and then my man just fell and was dead. I was like, that did not look fatal, but sure, whatever.
I'm like, where in the back could you hit a man that would kill him in 30 seconds flat? That he would make no noise.
Right. He ain't scream. He just kind of looked like, oh fuck, you got me. Then dropped, and he was dead.
I thought
they closed his eyes.
And he had so many flashbacks with the brother. I thought him and homie were gonna become cool.
Yeah, he was in a few flash. I don't know. It's,
I just knew he was gonna be like, hey man, do you yield? No, he died. I was like, wait, when Javier, and that was the most forceful close. I was like, hold on, man, he ain't even dead yet. He was like, no, close him.
It's over, son. You lost.
I was like, I've never seen someone wipe somebody's face twice. He wiped his eyes opened up again. He's like, no, nigga, stay dead. I did the thing. Wait, y'all, I ain't going yet. Nah, fuck that. Put him in the blanket.
Right.
We don't got time for this. I was like, oh man, this is. And then Zendaya just looking like, I'll be damned.
He murked that nigga.
Because she was real like, hey man, he gonna kill you, but you deserve to die. A little dignity.
Yeah. Go ahead, take this knife. It'd be great to die with honor.
Yeah, he got hands, bro. He dead ass. It's over for you, son. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. So, good luck. She did everything but slap on
and you're right. And Paul, he was basically fucking with her the whole time because he had to knife to his throat 2 or 3 times. You're right. And Javier just is he fucking with him? What is he doing?
It's like, yo, get your boy.
Yo, if he don't stop playing, just kill him.
He was like, oh, come on.
You yield, bro.
Do it. Motherfucker like, ah. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, he starts. My man's the black dude just starts screaming for for a minute.
A minute straight.
Right. No dialogue, no words. He just screaming at Paul. I was like, is that your way of saying do it? Do it. Kill me.
Right?
Kill me. I'm here. Do it. I'm here.
And he even had a flashback before that fight started. I guess he saw his own death. He was on the wall all right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one day another scene, I guess it was Zendaya poking him up, stabbing him in the fucking bladder.
Yeah, he did. He had 2 visions. He had a vision of the black dude killing him, and then he had another vision of him with Zendaya, I don't know, holding hands in a mountain or some shit. I was like, y'all, what the fuck is happening?
The flashbacks were confusing too, because it'd be times it'd be a flashback, but then I'm like, wait, is this actually happening, or is this...
Vision.
Yeah, is this a vision? Because some of the flashbacks were not that clear.
Mm-mm.
It'd be a flashback, but then they'd cut right into, I guess, the present time of them just walking. I'm like, what?
I couldn't follow them after a while. At first I was like, first act, I'm like, okay, this is like stuff is gonna happen later in the movie. Then by the second act, I'm like, okay, this is stuff that is like, I don't know if this is gonna happen or if this is just like vibes. By the third act, I was like, I've completely lost what's the fuck. And normally I can kind of track the flow of a movie and when it's winding down towards the conclusion. I had no idea when this movie was gonna end. It could have went on for another 2 minutes or another 25 minutes at any point. It could have ended anywhere. The dude could have said kill them and they could have rolled credits when he was in the space goop. Every moment after Oscar Isaac's death, as far as I'm concerned, credits could have rolled. I had no idea when this movie was gonna end. It had no climax. It had no climax. Normally a movie will rise, hit a peak, and then drop. This bitch just said, end.
Right.
Most exciting, in my opinion, best part is when Jason Momoa killed like 9 niggas in there.
Yeah, his character Duncan, probably one of my favorite characters in the movie.
He's the only character not whispering.
Right. Talking regular.
Right. He was a person.
Right.
Where everybody was like robots.
And he ain't go out like no bitch. He took a whole bunch of them motherfuckers with him.
Smooth too.
Mm-hmm. He even got stabbed. He rose back up from the grave. Was like, pulled the knife out. I ain't know what y'all motherfuckers yet.
Yeah, I ain't no bitch. Yeah, he took like 3 more niggas after that. Yeah, he died with honor. It was an honorable death. I was sad to see him go, especially since he was the only character that was a person and not some weird, mumbly, fucking monster person. It was like him and Josh Brolin were the only people that to me felt like people.
Right.
Everybody else is just like, who are you? What are you even? And we don't even know what happened to Josh Brolin. We can just assume he died in combat.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I don't even remember what happened to Josh Brolin.
He was leading a fight and then they cut to other shit and never went back.
Yeah, I guess he died. I don't know.
They got bombed up and depleted, and I assume that everybody was probably killed. He might have got captured because the philosophy is you don't see the body, the nigga alive. So he could pop up in the next movie, being tortured in some type of sand prison or some shit. They dripping black goo on his face. Because remember, in the Barren's planet, they had niggas upside down. And they was just bleeding them into the water supply and then dripping it on folks' face and shit. I was like, what kind of cult ritual shit is this? I was like, okay, it's a lot of water. Is there blood in there? Where the blood coming from? Then it's just a bunch of people just splayed out. I was like, well, that's different. Are y'all drinking that? That can't be healthy. That's probably why y'all look like that. All that blood water. It's not. Stop drinking that, please. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I want to know what that shit is about. I'm sure somebody in the comments probably be like, you don't understand. That's their ritual. That's their religion. Like, okay, sure.
Yeah, I expect the comment section to be going crazy. Y'all understand? You know what you're talking about?
Yeah, well,
the witch was like, motherfucker, you was supposed to have only bare daughters. You had having a son and shit, and you taught this motherfucker our ways.
Who told you to have a boy?
Right.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I could control my uterus. Hold on. You know you're supposed to be a daughter, right? Nah, that's fine. You can get a son.
Right.
That kind of shit.
And I was like, you taught this motherfucker our ways. lucky he passed the test.
Right. I guess if he would have been violent, she would have killed him. But then he wouldn't have been Space Jesus.
Right. Killed him with the little poison dagger or pinpoint pen.
Right.
It was more like a pen.
I feel like this is more work on her part trying to keep her fucking hands steady. Cause she kind of old, man. I don't know, man. I know how old people lose control of their fingers. Your shit real shaky there in my neck, lady.
Right.
Can't you just like hold it?
Damn.
Well, that's probably fine. That's probably fine. So he failed? Let's go with that. Yeah, I'd like to know more about the space wizards and their powers. That seems like a more interesting plot line than a lot of the politics.
She goes to the Baron and was like, all right, y'all can do whatever, but Lady Jessica and Paul, spare them. And the Baron just like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, we ain't gonna touch them. Right, yeah, we can kill all them, all them.
Right. He was like, look, just drop their asses in death.
My man's, I think from the Suicide Squad, he's like, but you told the witch you wasn't gonna touch him, and I won't. But this is my land, and I'm just saying. It basically was like my man's in the land. I'm just saying, I ain't the only one out here that got hands. That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna touch them, but if something happens to them, hey, I mean,
I'm not gonna touch you, but I'm not the only one with hands.
It's like
things happen.
Right. It is what it is.
Right. I'm like that they gonna fucking kill you for that shit, playing that shit with them. The movie would be okay if it wasn't so fucking boring. It's just boring.
Yeah. I maybe be able to comprehend more with a second viewing, but I'm not sure if I would want to sit through that again.
Yeah, I don't want to watch that again. Yeah. Even if I could comprehend more, it doesn't matter. It's not interesting. It's not. I don't foresee this grabbing a casual viewer at all.
And they set up so much for the sequel.
Yeah, this is like dedicated real heavy to the fans of the book and the series and people who really understand and respect the lore, which I imagine for them it's like, yo, masterpiece. This shit is beautiful. It really jumps right off the page, my boy. But yeah, for a know nothing or a casual, it's like, this ain't it, man. This ain't it, baby.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
Like good for y'all that's fans of the source material, but general audiences is I don't know if they gonna be fucking with this. This shit is long. It's confusing. Real dry.
Very dry. Very slow paced. I was like, damn, this pacing is like snail level. My man just like, the director was basically just like, take your time, we ain't going nowhere. I'm like, fuck, can we get a little upbeat? Like something, bro. Damn. Feel like a funeral. And what would you rate this mug?
It wasn't trash, but I wouldn't watch it again, so it's definitely getting mediocre.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's got a lot of quality as far as production and performance and story, and I can tell they put a lot of work into it, so it's not trash. It's not a bad movie.
Nah.
I can see how somebody could love it.
Right.
But
it just wasn't for us.
Yeah. Right. That's essentially what I feel like. It's like, for somebody, this will be everything, but for me, it's nothing.
Right.
And that's just that. I feel like it's about what I felt like it was gonna be, and I'm sad because I was hoping for more, especially since the people in the trailer reaction video comments hyped it.
Right, they acting like this shit was gonna be straight fire.
Flames, boy, best movie of the year.
Nope.
Oscar potential. It's gonna change the sci-fi movie game.
It might get some Oscar buzz for like visual effects.
Yeah, I can see that. Any final thoughts?
This isn't, I guess, what it was hyped up to be. Per the fans.
Or maybe it was everything they thought it would be.
I mean, to the fans of the source material, probably was, straight fire to them, but nah.
Humbly, I had no expectations as far as like.
I mean, even the trailers didn't really give you anything.
It was only one, wasn't it? Maybe two?
Yeah, I think it was two. I think it was two.
Was it two? Okay. I know we only react to one.
Yeah, but I don't think the trailers ain't really give you anything. So.
I mean, shit, I feel like the trailer gave me everything that was worth seeing. I could have just watched the trailer and then read the synopsis and would have been
right.
right in the same place.
Power Ranger scene where he was like putting in work that was in the trailer.
He was murking niggas too.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh. When I found out that was a vision, I was so disappointed. I was like, oh, fuck y'all.
Right.
Like,
I guess we'll get more of that shit in the sequel.
They get one. They got an uphill battle. I mean,
Right.
they got a good critical rating, but this
Yeah,
I don't.
that doesn't. Good ratings don't always equate to great box office because the Suicide Squad also got good reviews and that flop.
Yeah, and Venom made a lot of money, and that's ass. So
You never can tell these days.
shit movies get money, and good movies get shit money. So whatever, we'll see. But yeah, that's all of our thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
If you liked our review, like and subscribe for more. Comment in our comment section what y'all thought about the movie. And I'm M.
I'm T.
And we
Regret nothing.
And share on all them socials. The Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitters.
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
You bitch!